Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation on AI role-based prompting mastery. Today, we'll explore how to achieve expert responses through iBARE, brought to you by ADollarClass Inc. We'll cover key strategies for mastering role-based prompting, and I'll share insights that can help you enhance your AI interactions. Let's dive in and discover how to unlock the full potential of AI prompting together. Let's dive into the fundamentals of role prompting. On this slide, we're focusing on the key roles involved in iBARE. These roles are essential for understanding how to effectively guide the AI in various tasks. First, we have the core roles that help structure the interaction, ensuring the AI responds accurately and efficiently. Recognizing these roles allows us to craft prompts that align with the intended outcome. Next, we'll explore practical applications. This is where the theory meets real-world use, showing how understanding these roles can improve performance across different scenarios. Overall, grasping these key roles is vital because it forms the foundation for mastering role prompting, which ultimately enhances the effectiveness of our AI interactions. Let's take a closer look at role prompting fundamentals. First, it's all about understanding what role prompting really is, guiding an AI to perform specific tasks by defining clear roles and expectations. This helps ensure the AI's responses are relevant and aligned with our goals. Next, we want to focus on key points like clarity and specificity in our prompts. Being precise helps the AI understand exactly what we need. It's also important to highlight the most critical concepts, such as how role prompting can improve the quality and consistency of responses. And remember, these fundamentals are central to the overall theme of effective AI communication, making sure we're guiding the AI properly to get the best results. So, by mastering these basics, we set a strong foundation for more advanced prompting techniques later on. Let's take a moment to understand why defining roles for AI is so crucial. When we narrow the focus, we can assign specific roles to AI, which helps target particular areas of expertise. This targeted approach significantly boosts the accuracy and relevance of the responses we get. Think of it like mimicking a domain expert. By adopting domain-specific knowledge, the AI can provide results that are more practical and contextual, just like consulting a real subject matter expert. This leads us to better results overall. When prompts are role-defined, the AI delivers more specific and actionable information, rather than generic content that might lack depth or practical application. To see this in action, consider the difference between a generic query and a role-based prompt. The latter dramatically improves the quality and usefulness of the output, making it more applicable to real-world scenarios. This concept of role assignment is a key part of our overall theme, making AI more precise, relevant, and useful by guiding it with clear roles and focus. Narrowing our focus by assigning specific roles to AI can really boost the accuracy of the results we get. When we define clear, expert roles, the AI is better equipped to understand exactly what we need, leading to more targeted responses. This is especially important because role-defined prompts tend to produce outputs that are not only more precise, but also more practical and useful in real-world scenarios. By doing this, we're essentially guiding the AI to act like a domain specialist, giving us responses that are highly relevant to our specific context rather than generic, broad answers. This makes the information much more actionable, tailored to our particular needs, rather than just general knowledge. Overall, focusing our AI in this way helps us get clearer insights and more valuable outputs, which aligns perfectly with our goal of making AI work smarter and more effectively for us. Now, let's take a closer look at the formula for creating effective prompts. This role-based formula is designed to give you a clear structure to guide your interactions. It starts with act as role. This sets the context and helps the AI understand the perspective you want it to adopt. Then, you specify your task is action, so you clearly define what you want it to do. Next, provide response in format. This could be text, bullet points, or any other format that suits your needs. And finally, Use tone. Whether professional, friendly, or technical, this helps tailor the response's style. The beauty of this approach is that having a clear structure with defined roles not only narrows the focus, but also increases the accuracy of the responses. It helps the AI deliver results that are more relevant and contextually appropriate, which is essential when you're aiming for high-quality output. We also have customization options. You can tweak the tone, format, and perspective to make the responses more tailored and expert-like. This flexibility is key to getting the most out of your prompts. And don't forget the practical side. Always test your prompts in tools like iBARE, refine your approach based on the responses, and save the most effective templates for future use. This iterative process ensures continuous improvement and efficiency. Overall, mastering this formula is about making your prompts more structured, targeted, and adaptable, which ultimately enhances your ability to leverage AI effectively across various applications. Let's talk about role layering techniques, which are really powerful in enhancing AI's problem-solving capabilities. First, we can combine multiple roles. This means merging expertise from different fields to develop more comprehensive solutions for complex problems. By doing this, we're not relying on a single perspective, but rather integrating diverse professional insights to get a fuller picture. Next, there's the idea of cross-disciplinary insights. This involves having AI analyze issues through various professional lenses, giving us unique perspectives that might not be obvious from just one angle. For example, you might ask the AI to act as both a marketing specialist and a data analyst to develop a targeted campaign based on customer data. A good example of this is structuring prompts like, act as a role 1 and role 2, and develop specific task for target audience. This encourages AI to think across disciplines and generate more nuanced solutions. Finally, these techniques enhance problem-solving by accessing a broader knowledge base and applying specialized techniques from different professional domains. By layering roles this way, we're effectively expanding AI's capacity to address complex challenges with richer insights. This approach aligns perfectly with our overall goal of leveraging AI to create smarter, more well-rounded solutions. Let's take a closer look at the key roles for iBARE. First, one of the main responsibilities is to serve as a facilitator. This means we help coordinate efforts across different teams and ensure everyone is aligned with the project goals. It's about making collaboration smoother and more effective. Next, we have the role of a supporter, supporting team members by providing guidance, resources, and encouragement is crucial. It helps maintain momentum and boosts confidence, especially when facing challenges. Another important role is that of an innovator. We need to think creatively and bring fresh ideas to the table. Innovation is what drives progress and helps us stay ahead in our field. Finally, the role of a communicator is vital. Clear, transparent communication ensures that everyone understands their responsibilities and the overall vision. It also helps build trust and a strong team dynamic. All these roles are interconnected and vital for the success of iBARE. They reflect our overall theme of collaboration, innovation, and effective leadership. By embracing these roles, we can truly maximize our impact and achieve our shared goals. All right, let's dive into the key responsibilities of a marketer when it comes to branding tasks. First, we have brand voice development. This is all about creating a distinctive tone and messaging that truly reflect the company's core values. It's important because it helps our brand stand out and really connect with our target audience. When people hear our voice, they should immediately understand who we are and what we stand for. Next, we move to ad copy creation. Here, the goal is to craft compelling headlines and persuasive content that grab attention and encourage action. Whether it's social media, websites, or ads, the right words can drive engagement and conversions across all platforms. Then we have strategy planning. This is about developing a comprehensive marketing approach. It involves setting clear objectives, choosing the right tactics, and establishing measurable outcomes. Essentially, it's our roadmap for how we'll grow the brand strategically and effectively. Finally, visual identity plays a crucial role. This includes guiding the color schemes, typography, and design elements that consistently represent our brand personality. A cohesive visual identity ensures that every touchpoint, whether digital or print, reflects who we are and builds brand recognition over time. All these tasks work together to create a strong, consistent brand presence that resonates with our audience and supports our overall marketing goals. When it comes to visual elements, I act as the designer to craft a strong visual identity. This involves developing brand aesthetics by carefully choosing color palettes, typography, and logo concepts that work together to tell a cohesive visual story. It's all about creating a look and feel that truly represents the brand's personality. Next, I focus on mock-up generation. This means visualizing how these designs will appear across different platforms using realistic product representations. It helps us see how everything will look before moving into final production, saving time and ensuring consistency. I also pay close attention to layout suggestions. Organizing content elements strategically is key to providing an optimal user experience. A well-structured layout guides the viewer's eye naturally and establishes a clear visual hierarchy, making the information easy to digest. Finally, I apply color theory principles. Selecting harmonious color schemes isn't just about aesthetics, it's about evoking specific emotions and reinforcing the brand's messaging. The right colors can make a powerful impact and deepen the connection with the audience. All these elements come together to create a compelling visual identity that supports the overall theme of the presentation, building a memorable and effective brand presence. Now, let's talk about the role of a lawyer when it comes to legal documents. First, we focus on drafting these documents, creating structured agreements that include the right clauses and definitions tailored to your specific business needs. It's essential that these documents are clear and precise, which brings us to the importance of using plain legal language. I always aim to translate complex legal terms into simple, understandable English, especially for non-technical founders and clients who might find legal jargon overwhelming. Next, we have customizable templates. These are not just static forms. They generate editable fields and adaptable frameworks for things like NDAs, contracts, and policies, making it easier to update and personalize your documents as your business evolves. Finally, legal follow-ups are crucial. I recommend receiving suggestions for any additional documentation or compliance requirements to ensure your business is comprehensively protected. All these elements work together to demystify legal processes and make sure you're equipped with clear, effective, and adaptable legal documents. Now, let's explore the different options available when it comes to specialized AI roles, coaches, engineers, and consultants. These roles allow you to choose expert personas tailored to specific tasks, helping you achieve targeted results more efficiently. Starting with the coach capabilities, think of AI as your personal coach. It can offer mindset guidance, assist with strategic planning, and even provide motivational content. Whether you're aiming to boost your confidence or refine your goals, this AI role helps you stay focused and inspired. Next, we have the engineering functions. Here, AI serves as a powerful tool for coding assistance, troubleshooting bugs, and designing technical systems. It's like having a skilled engineer right by your side, helping you accelerate development and solve complex problems faster. Finally, the consultant benefits focus on strategic insights. Through AI-driven prompts, you can access business model analysis, understand market trends, and receive tailored strategic recommendations. This role is crucial for making informed decisions and staying ahead in competitive environments. Overall, these specialized AI personas are all about empowering you to tackle different aspects of your work with precision and confidence, aligning perfectly with our theme of leveraging AI for targeted, impactful results. Let's take a closer look at customizing role personality. This feature allows you to adjust the tone and format of AI responses to better suit your needs. For example, you can choose a professional, friendly, humorous, or formal tone, and even customize the format, such as using checklists or guides. Another important aspect is selecting the perspective that the AI should adopt. You can tailor responses to come from a beginner, an expert, or an industry insider, making the content more relevant and targeted for your audience. Using plain language is also crucial, especially when dealing with complex topics like legal advice. Simplifying explanations into everyday terms ensures clarity and accessibility for everyone. Lastly, formatting strategically can enhance how information is presented. You might specify whether the AI should respond in a Q&A style, a checklist, or a step-by-step guide, depending on what best fits your specific needs. All these customization options help create more personalized, engaging, and effective interactions, aligning the AI's output with your overall goals. Let's take a closer look at the practical applications of what we've discussed. First, these applications help us see how the concepts we've covered can be implemented in real-world scenarios. They serve as a bridge between theory and practice. Second, by understanding these applications, we can identify opportunities to improve processes, solve problems more effectively, or even innovate within our fields. Most importantly, these practical uses highlight the relevance of the overall theme, showing that the ideas are not just abstract but have tangible benefits. They enable us to make informed decisions, optimize workflows, and ultimately drive better results. So, as we move forward, keep these applications in mind. They're the key to turning knowledge into action. Now, let's look at this case study focusing on a digital marketing consultant's role. The main idea here is creating AI-powered email campaigns specifically for online courses. These campaigns are designed with strategic titles, compelling calls to action, and important metrics to measure success. The campaign components include essential elements like email titles, which need to grab attention, clear call to actions that guide recipients on what to do next, a detailed campaign calendar to keep everything on track, and trackable metrics to evaluate performance over a 3-week period. Practically speaking, this example shows how role prompting can generate specific and actionable marketing deliverables. Instead of vague content, you get targeted outputs that directly support your campaign goals. Another key point is the ability to customize these outputs. You can adjust the tone, format, and perspective to tailor your marketing strategies to the unique needs of each campaign. This flexibility ensures that your messaging is always aligned with your audience and objectives. All of these elements come together to demonstrate how a strategic, AI-driven approach can streamline your marketing efforts and produce measurable results. Let's explore some design palette suggestions that will really bring our brand to life. First, we'll look at color schemes. We'll identify primary and secondary palettes, complete with hex codes, to ensure consistency across both digital and print materials. This consistency is key to building a strong, recognizable brand. Next, we'll talk about typography pairings. Choosing the right font combinations for headlines and body text is essential. These pairings should reflect our brand personality, making our messaging clear and engaging. Then, we'll cover visual elements. I'll recommend specific icons, patterns, and imagery styles that help reinforce brand recognition. These elements should work harmoniously to create a cohesive look and feel. Finally, we have the mood board. This is a curated collection of inspiration that demonstrates how all these design elements come together in practical applications. It shows how our brand identity can be expressed consistently across different contexts, reinforcing the overall theme of our presentation. Now, let's talk about legal document drafting. With our tools, you can create legal documents quickly and easily. The AI helps structure these documents, ensuring all the necessary clauses and definitions are in place. This makes the process much more efficient, especially when dealing with complex legal language. Next, think of the AI acting as a business lawyer. You can prompt it to draft NDAs, partnership agreements, or any other contractual documents you need. It's like having a legal expert on standby, ready to assist with your specific requirements. We also understand that legal language can sometimes be dense or confusing. That's why we offer a plain language option. You can request the legal content in simple English and even get it formatted in a Q&A style. This makes the documents much more accessible for non-technical audiences or those unfamiliar with legal jargon. And finally, all these documents come with editable templates. You can customize them to fit your unique situation, and the AI even suggests follow-up actions to ensure your legal bases are covered. Overall, this approach aligns perfectly with our goal of making legal document creation more accessible, efficient, and tailored to your needs. Now, let's talk about building your personal role library. This is all about saving your best prompts so you can reuse them effectively in the future. By storing these role-based prompts, you'll be able to access them quickly, ensuring consistent and high-quality results every time. Creating folders is a key part of this process. Organizing your prompts by categories like marketing, design, or legal helps you manage your workflow more efficiently. It's about making your system intuitive and easy to navigate. Reusing prompts weekly is a great habit. Implementing your saved prompts regularly not only boosts your productivity, but also helps maintain the quality of your outputs. Consistency is crucial when you're working on multiple projects. And don't forget, customizing these prompts to fit specific needs is essential. You can adapt your saved prompts to different projects, all while keeping that expert perspective and tone that your audience expects. Overall, building this library is about creating a personalized toolkit that streamlines your process and enhances your results across all your tasks. Now, let's look at some practical exercises to hone your prompt engineering skills. First, you'll want to write role-based prompts. This means choosing a specific role, clearly defining the task, and then adding details like tone and format to guide the AI effectively. Don't forget to test these prompts in iBARE to see how they perform. Testing and refining is crucial. Evaluate how well your prompts work, tweak their specificity, and clarify roles if needed to get better results. Next, consider layering multiple roles. This involves combining different expert perspectives to tackle complex problems or develop cross-disciplinary solutions. It's a powerful way to enrich your prompts and generate more nuanced responses. Finally, build your library. Save prompts that work well, organize them by categories relevant to your projects, and reuse them regularly. This approach not only saves time, but also boosts your productivity by creating a personalized toolkit of effective prompts. These exercises are essential for transforming theory into practice and mastering the art of crafting impactful prompts. Thanks. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to be here today. I hope you found this presentation insightful and helpful. Remember, the key points we discussed, whether it's the importance of innovation, teamwork, or strategic planning, are all interconnected and essential for achieving success. I encourage you to take these ideas and apply them in your own work. If you have any questions or want to continue the conversation, please feel free to reach out. Thanks again for your attention and engagement.